Hey guys, so we're going to be checking out this amazing combo that Nightly Dragon is going to be showing off. It's basically going to be something that it just opens the door up for a lot of other potential stuff, I feel like, in this game. Now, Deep Sea Diva is technically a one-of right now, but who knows? Again, the ban list is just around the corner, and they're trying to push this new water archetype. Who knows? Maybe it'll go up to 2, maybe Dragoons could go to 2. But basically, all you need is Deep Sea Diva, and it's not necessarily just an OTK. Like I said, it just opens the door for a lot of other crazier things. So I'm going to go ahead and let the replay just play through really quick, and then I'll go ahead and actually break it down and explain what the heck is actually going on here. Because when I heard the title of this, it was like an OTK, and there was something dark matter in it. I was like, dude, how the heck do you pull off a dark matter dragon in Atlantean mermails? And this guy is just showing how crazy these deck ideas can be. Now I feel like this card over here, and like Cosmo Queen, it's getting a little questionable here. But for the most part, again, it just opens the door up to other crazier, extensive plays that we can do in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Especially if Deep Sea Diva or other cards that we were used to having at like 1, and Mermails go back to multiple, because we already have 3 Gundy, so it's going to be interesting to see what people actually pull off. So anyways, let's go and actually break it down right now, so you guys can maybe understand what the heck is going on in here. Alright, so this is just versus the AI. He's just making the AI actually heal up for more than 8,000, so because 8,500. So basically, it's going to inflict a bunch of damage to your opponent. You're going to be banishing 6 cards out of their deck, and in addition to that, you'll be banishing 1 card on the field. And, you know, this is just, like I said, basically Deep Sea Diva. The other cards are pretty much irrelevant. So, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and normal summon the Deep Sea Diva, activate its effect to bring out the Neta Abyss, the Atlantean Prince. You're going to use his effect, you're going to go ahead and send Dragoons to the graveyard, and then you're also going to add the Atlantean Heavy Infantry to your hand. So, through that play, you're going to be able to add Glacia. Now, he already had Glacia in his hand, but I assume he's just trying to show off what you can do with this play. And it is kind of important that you have this card, which we'll go into in just a minute. So, he's going to go ahead and actually make this card, which is kind of obscure. It's Child Dragon. So it's 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner monster, and it says, when using this Synchro Summon card as a Synchro Material, you can use 1 monster from your hand as Synchro Material. This card is unaffected by other monster effects, so that's kind of cool. But you're just going to go ahead and use that card that you just added. So that card was free anyways. And then he's going to go ahead and bust out this card over here. This is Excel Synchron. Now, we don't have this card yet in the TCG, but again, we don't have the Atlantean Prince out yet. But anyways, this has the effect that once per turn you can send 1 Synchro monster from your deck to the graveyard, then activate one of these effects. So you can increase the level of the level by the level of the monster sent to the graveyard by this effect, or you can reduce the level of the monster sent to the graveyard by this effect during your opponent's main phase. You can immediately, after this effect, resolve Synchro Summon. Using this card you control, this is a quick effect, and it's like, you know, that effect. But that's pretty much irrelevant right here. It's just basically just trying to use it so it becomes level 8. So I was like, okay, I can understand that. And Willing Glacia also is going to be getting rid of 2 cards out of your opponent's hand. So not only, again, we're banishing 6 cards out of our opponent's deck, we're going to get rid of 2 cards in their hand and then banish 1 on the field. As you can see, this opens the door up to a lot of potentially even crazier combos that some people can maybe think of. So he's just using, he's sending the Steam Synchron just so he can make it level 8. And then he's going to go ahead and make number 62, and then the XYZ on top of XYZ on top of XYZ. So he's going to be able to just fill the graveyard with extra stuff. And then, of course, with number 95's effect, it's going to go ahead and send Eclipse Wyvern and then 2 of the Dragon Rulers. He was actually, I checked the deck, and he was actually playing multiple Moratic Greeds. So he's just trying to get the deck as consistent as possible. And there's also Whitestone, so was there trade-ins in here? I don't see any trade-ins in here, but yeah, there's just more high-level monsters. So and then from there he's going to go ahead and get Eclipse Wyvern's effect because he banished it, and it's going to go ahead and let him add the Red Darkness Metal that was banished by Eclipse Wyvern. It's pretty self-explanatory play that I've already kind of showed off already. But nonetheless, he's going to go ahead and bring out this card, and this is where I get a little bit questionable on this. I don't know if this is really necessary to actually have Cosmo Queen in the deck, because that card, to my knowledge, isn't that great. Oh, he is actually printing trade-ins. I take it back. Okay. So maybe that's okay to play the Cosmo Queen, because at least you can trade in that card, but he's going to go ahead and bring out the Dark Magician of Illusions, and it requires 2 level 7 monsters, and then once per turn, you can detach from a spell, so 1 spellcaster normal type monster from your hand or deck. When a spellcaster type normal monster declares an attack, you can target 1 card your opponent controls, banish it. So that's a really decent effect too. So again, he's going to be able to go ahead, and he's trying to Moratic Greed. I think he was trying to extend his combo even harder, but yeah, he could have did other things if he wanted to with the Red Darkness Metal Dragon, but he decides to go for this card instead. Like I said, he could have banished 6 cards he decided just to go for this card because I think it's more legit going for a Dark Magician card than you're just playing versus AI. But like I said, it just shows you guys how crazy that one card, that the Atlantean Prince can be, because like I said, the whole point of this video wasn't necessarily just to show off that, yeah, you can style on people by using like the Dark Magician of Illusions with Cosmo Queen. I don't know how viable that will actually be in the game, but it just shows you guys, again, that we can extend some combos or any other crazier things that you guys can think of. Let me know in the comment section below, because that one Atlantean Prince card, like, look at this field. Does this even look like he's playing Mermail Atlanteans? Like, not at all. And then on top of that, he's got food for days for the dragons to come back and cause a lot more problems in the game. And plus, he still has this. He could have summoned this, and then maybe next turn you go into like Big Eye, Draco Sag. You can see the potential is real with that one new card. Like, that's just a one random new card. Who knows if they're going to give that deck more support, or again, guys, if the TCG we get Dragoons back to multiple, and if we get maybe Diva back to multiple, the deck could do a lot more work. But anyways, thank you, Mr. Nightly Dragon, for sending in the secret replay. Azneyeswhitedragon signing out.